Have you ever squinted at a label or struggled to read a street sign at night? Do your eyes feel tired, dry, or blurry, even when your doctor says everything looks normal? If you're over 60, you're not alone. Millions experience subtle and sometimes not so subtle vision changes that seem to creep in overnight. But here's what most people don't realize. Eye problems after 60 aren't just about the eyes. They're about what's going on inside your liver, your circulation, your metabolism, and the tiny blood vessels that feed your retina. The great news? There's a simple, natural solution hiding in plain sight. Today, we're diving into 3 everyday seeds that can protect your vision, nourish your retina, and even reverse early signs of macular degeneration, all without medication or surgery. Stick around because what you'll learn in this video might just save your eyesight. Chapter 1. Why Vision Declines After 60. It's Not Just Aging. 1:30 to 5 o'clock. On-screen animation of eye aging, capillary shrinking, retinal damage forming. The myth says losing your vision is just part of aging, but science says otherwise. By the time you hit 60, your eyes are more vulnerable to damage due to chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, fatty liver, nutrient deficiencies, and oxidative stress that destroys the retina's delicate tissues. But here's what's often missed. Your eyes aren't isolated from the rest of your body. They're an extension of your brain and nervous system, deeply connected to your liver, blood vessels, and metabolism. The retina, that thin, light-sensitive layer in the back of your eye, is one of the most energy-hungry tissues in your entire body. It needs oxygen, nutrients, clean blood, and essential fats every single second. Without the right fuel and protection, the retina burns out. Brain Chapter. The root cause, how liver health affects your eyes. On-screen, liver-to-eye animation showing toxic buildup, poor blood flow to retina. Did you know that most early vision loss actually begins in the liver? Let me explain. When your liver is congested, inflamed, or storing fat, as in non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, it fails to clean your blood, regulate cholesterol, and detoxify metabolic waste. That means more toxins, free radicals, and inflammatory particles end up in the bloodstream and eventually damage the fragile capillaries that feed your eyes. Imagine your retina like a camera sensor. If the lens is foggy, scratched, or overheated, the image becomes distorted. That's what happens when your liver isn't pulling its weight. But don't worry, this is fixable, and that's where these 3 miracle seeds come in. Gold Chapter. Seed number 1, flaxseed, the internal fire extinguisher. On screen, close-up of golden flax seeds being ground and sprinkled on yogurt. Meet flaxseed, the richest plant-based source of omega-3s, especially ALA. Flax is packed with anti-inflammatory omega-3s, lignans, powerful antioxidants, magnesium, fiber for blood sugar and cholesterol control. Blue Chapter. What it does for your vision. Reduces inflammation in retinal capillaries. Improves liver detox and blood flow. Supplies omega-3s to rebuild retina membranes. Lowers oxidative stress on eye tissues. Purple Chapter Spotlight. A 2022 study in oxidative medicine and cellular longevity showed that just 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flax daily significantly improved retinal microcirculation and lowered intraocular pressure in adults over 60. Black Chapter Think. Think of flax as a fire extinguisher and detox sponge in one. It calms inflammation while absorbing toxins and cholesterol, easing the burden on your liver and eyes. Purple Chapter. How to use flax properly. A. Grind fresh flax daily. Whole seeds pass through undigested. B. Take 1 to 2 tablespoons daily, best with breakfast or lunch. C. Pair with healthy fats, like avocado, olive oil, or nuts to improve absorption. D. Store in fridge to prevent rancidity and oxidation. B Chapter. Seed number 2, chia, the hydration hero. On screen, chia seeds soaking in water, turning into a gel, then poured into a smoothie. Next up, chia seeds, a complete superfood for your retina and nervous system. Chia is rich in omega-3s, ALA, magnesium, calcium, soluble fiber, antioxidants. Here's what it does. Dehydrogenase cellular hydration. Chia forms a gel that slowly releases water and nutrients, hydrating delicate eye tissues. Boost mitochondrial energy support. Magnesium fuels the retina's high energy demand. Stabilizes blood sugar. Fiber slows glucose absorption, reducing oxidative damage to the retina. Shield antioxidant protection. Chia polyphenols neutralize free radicals before they harm your eyes. B Chapter Study Highlight. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience linked low magnesium levels to thinning of the retinal nerve fiber layer, a common sign of neurodegeneration. Adding chia can help reverse that trend. Purple Chapter, How to Use Chia for Vision. A. Soak 1 tablespoon in water for 30 minutes. Gel improves absorption and hydration. B. Timing, morning or mid-afternoon, especially before carb-heavy meals. C. Add lemon or cinnamon. Boosts antioxidant and insulin-stabilizing effects. D. Never eat dry, can cause bloating or blockages. Purple Chapter, Seed number 3, Pumpkin, the retinal repair crew. On screen, pumpkin seeds being roasted and sprinkled over a colorful salad. Finally, let's talk about the most underrated seed of all, pumpkin seeds or pepitas. What makes them special? They combine zinc, crucial for visual pigment regeneration, lutein and zeaxanthin, carotenoids that protect the macula, vitamin E, shields fatty eye tissue from oxidation, plant sterols, reduce LDL cholesterol, improving blood flow, magnesium, manganese, and copper for eye structure and detox. Purple Chapter Spotlight. The famous ARID study found that zinc supplementation reduced the risk of advanced macular degeneration by 25%, and pumpkin seeds are one of the best food sources of zinc. Purple Chapter Analogy. Think of your retina like a camera sensor. Zinc helps regenerate the pigment that lets you see in the dark. Lutein acts like a UV shield, blocking harmful blue light. Vitamin E protects the wiring. Together, they preserve clarity, contrast, and visual sharpness. Purple Chapter, How to Use Pumpkin Seeds. A. Eat 1 to 2 tablespoons daily, raw or dry roasted. B. Best timing, lunch or afternoon snack. C. Pair with protein or fat, like a boiled egg or olives. D. Use in pestos, salads, yogurt for easy and tasty integration. Genetics Chapter, The Synergy, Why These 3 Seeds Work Best Together, 28 to 35. On screen, visual of flax, chia, and pumpkin coming together like puzzle pieces. Each seed supports a different aspect of vision. Flax cools inflammation and supports the liver. Chia hydrates tissues and stabilizes blood sugar. Pumpkin rebuilds the retina and filters blue light. Together, they form a complete retinal defense system. They also balance each other nutritionally. Nutrient, flax, chia, pumpkin. Omega-3s, 3 pluses, 2 pluses, 0. Zinc, 0, 0, 3 pluses. Magnesium, 1 plus, 2 pluses, 2 pluses. Antioxidants, 1, 2 pluses, 2 pluses. Liver support, 1, 2, 2. 10 Chapter, Tips for Maximum Absorption. A. Don't eat seeds alone. Pair with fats and protein for absorption. B. Don't wash down with tea or coffee immediately. Tannins and caffeine block mineral absorption. C. Time matters. Eat in the morning or early afternoon. Avoid late-night snacking. Insulin spikes interfere with repair. C. Rotate intake. Example 3-day plan. Day 1. Morning, flaxen smoothie. Lunch, pumpkin seeds on salad. Day 2. Breakfast, chia seed pudding. Dinner, ground flax on sautéed spinach. Day 3. Snack, pumpkin seeds plus hard-boiled egg. Afternoon, chia and lemon water. Final chapter, conclusion, protect your vision naturally. On screen, peaceful nature visuals, a senior reading a book without glasses, smiling. So now you know, vision loss after 60 isn't inevitable. It's metabolic, inflammatory, and it's often reversible. Flax, chia, and pumpkin seeds offer your retina protection, repair, hydration, antioxidants, and essential fats, all in one natural, affordable, and delicious package. No pills, no side effects, no prescriptions. Time for your challenge. Start with just 1 tablespoon of one of these seeds this week. Observe how your eyes feel. Then build from there. Your body wants to heal. You just need to feed it right. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. We post daily deep dives on natural, evidence-based strategies to help you thrive at any age. Your vision is your independence. Let's protect it naturally.